Well, good morning, Lionhearts. It's your old pal, Jordan the Lion. If you're looking around behind me and you're saying, well, that kind of looks familiar, you're right. I am in Ohio visiting my family, and I'm at my grandpa's house. And today, all of us are going to go out on a little adventure together. You, my grandpa, my parents, we are going to the Serpent Mound. We've all wanted to see this for a while, and today we're going to go. Actually, yesterday I went to visit my mom when I first got into town. And she said they were already going to go and asked if I wanted to go. And I said, of course, so we're going. But I want to show you something. It's hilarious. I walked around the corner today to say hi to my grandpa. And he said, are you paying per hour for advertisement? Take a look at what he's wearing. I come around the corner. He's got a Jordan the Lion hat, a one-year Jordan the Lion anniversary shirt on. And he wants to know how much I'm going to pay him to wear that today. Good to see you, Papaw. Did you miss me?
Yes, I did.
Thank you for taking me out to dinner yesterday, and we had a great day, and then today we're going to go see the Serpent Mound.
Sounds like a good job.
Do you want to say Daze with Jordan the Lion begins now for me?
Daze with Jordan the Lion begin now.
Well, hello, Mom. You invited me to go out to the Serpent Mound. Were you surprised when I came into town? I never told you I was coming.
Not really. Nothing you do surprises me.
We had a great day yesterday, and then you asked us to come over for breakfast, so you have a casserole in. What is this casserole that you made? Oh, nice. Breakfast casserole.
Ham, cheese, hash browns, and eggs.
Okay. Should be
and
good.
Cinnamon toast.
Coffee's going crazy over here.
Maple bacon morning. That's yours.
Thank you.
Since I came into town, you've had it pretty easy. You've been going out to eat. You got people cooking for you. You're living the life.
That's the life I want to be.
All right, this looks great. Can't wait to try it. All right, so I got hoodwinked into driving everybody down here since I have this Jeep Wrangler rental car they all want to ride in. And it's a 2-hour ride down to Serpent Mound. So if you ever wonder what Ohio's like, take a look at this. That's pretty much Ohio in a nutshell. This town.
The statue's intact.
All right, we have made it. Just to the left is our entrance to the Serpent Mound. Well, it's my first time ever here and my first time ever in Adams County, Ohio. Welcome, everyone. So if you're wondering what the heck is the Serpent Mound, you're about to find out. So before we go down in, there's a map here that shows the Serpent Mound inside this circle, and that's actually a crater that they believe this was built inside of. We're gonna have to deal with the mower, but I think we'll be okay. So here we go. Serpent Mound, Ohio historical marker, one of North America's most spectacular effigy mounds. Serpent Mound is a gigantic earthen sculpture representative of a snake built on a spur of rock overlooking Ohio Brush Creek around 1000 AD by the Fort Ancient culture. The earthwork was likely a place of ceremonies dedicated to a powerful serpent spirit. The site is located on the edge of a massive crater, possibly formed by the impact of a small asteroid around 300 billion years ago. Frederick Ward Putnam studied Serpent Mound between 1886 and 1889. Due largely to his efforts, Serpent Mound became the first privately funded archaeological preserve in the United States. And this is what we're going to see. So my stepdad was telling me that because of the asteroid impact, there are certain magnetic properties that if you bring a compass out here, once you hit those, the compass will start spinning around. Now we're all heading into the Serpent Mound Museum, and then they have an overlook over here you can walk up, climb up to, and you can get a good view of the mound. Now it says here that many contemporary American Indians regard Serpent Mound and their surrounding landscape as sacred, unmarked American Indian graves. And right over there by that picnic area, that is a burial mound. Here they have a quote by Frederick Ward Putnam. The most singular sensation of awe and admiration overwhelmed me. There seemed to come to me a picture as of a distant time of a people with strange customs and with it came the demand for an interpretation of this mystery. The unknown must become known. Here you can see what it's made of. Here you can see Welcome to Serpent Mound, the largest effigy mound in the world. So here we go. Along the way they have little markers that tell you a little bit about it, and then once you get out there you can not only walk around the mound, but like I said, there's a little tower that you can climb the stairs and you can get a better view from overhead. This is astronomical alignments. It's lined up to the point on the western horizon where the sun sets on the summer solstice, longest day of the year. And it says, some think that the three main curves of the serpent's body point to the summer solstice sunrise, the equinox sunrise, and the winter solstice sunrise. Are you ready to see an effigy mound?
Yes, I am.
So here you can see there's a little monument over here, and then that's what you can climb and take a look at. What's interesting is my stepdad was telling me you actually, when you walk alongside it, you kind of can't even see that anything's raised, but once you get up there you can. So he said you almost wonder who the audience was for when they built it. It says the Serpent Mound was first described by Squire and Davis in Ancient Monuments of Mississippi Valley in 1848. Saved from destruction in 1885 by Frederick Ward Putnam, professor of American Archaeology and Ethnology at Harvard University. The land included in the park was secured by subscription obtained by ladies of Boston in 1887. When it was deeded to the trustees of the Peabody Museum of Harvard University, Cambridge, Massachusetts, exempt from taxation by the Act of Legislature of Ohio, 1888. Okay, so that's the story of how it was obtained and saved. Now we're going to go up here.
Yes. Runs right through my shirt.
That's why I wore something airy.
Now we're going to go ahead and walk alongside it, and you'll be able to see that it curves from here, and hopefully you'll be able to see now that we've seen above. They have a little bit of a walkway here because they ask you not to walk on the grass, sacred ground. But you can see how, there you can kind of see where it's raised up, and then it's coming and weaving around here. And here's the curve you can see above. And here's the sign. Here you can see more of the curve around this tree. And then it continues on to go around here and around there. I just said to my family, I said, so we're not allowed to walk on the mound, but they are allowed to mow it. I don't necessarily understand that. And they said, all three of us just said the same thing. So here you can see there's the, looking back, there's the tower from those shots. And from here, you really can't tell what it is to get that overhead shot. And they didn't have that tower, obviously, when it was built, so. Was it aliens? Who was it? I think that's always the big thing is, was it ancient people, fort ancients, or was it aliens? See, here you can see the dip down in here. where the head is. Oh, and there's the head right there. Here now we're right at the head of it, and I think from up here we can get a good shot looking back on it. That's where the trail starts to work its way around anyway. See right in there, that's where that egg is that we were talking about earlier. Looks like a little lookout spot down here. Just kind of looks down amongst a lot of trees. So now we're going to take the trail on the opposite side. We started over here and came this way. Now we're going to go back here and catch it from an opposite angle. Then as we walk around this way, you can see the tower over here in the distance again. Oh, here you can see quite a bit now. You can see this is starting to work its way around that tree that we looked at earlier. Look at all that. You can see it right there. What were they thinking all those years ago? What was the thought? What was it? Now we're coming up to the tail, and it has quite a big loop in the tail, so right down here. Kind of a nice view up here. I mean, there's no question there, it's a serpent. There's no question about that. You do have to admit that was pretty fascinating and pretty hard to explain what the thought was behind that. I mean, that's pretty crazy. All right, my friends, we're gonna call it a day here. I hope you all enjoyed this vlog. I wanna thank Aaron J, Michelle Samo, Ryan Johnson, Katie, Colleen Para, Tammy Swearingen, and Shell J Reynolds for becoming my newest Patreons. Thank you all for watching. We'll see you all next time. Have a great night. Goodbye.